Real Madrid 3, Mallorca 0. Real Madrid in Saudi Arabia could beat Mallorca. Now Barcelona knows who is their opponent. Real Madrid gonna be their opponent, but how is gonna be the game in the final? We are going to talk about first the Real Madrid Mallorca, also the tension between Vinicius and Mbappe it goes, and we will talk about this also. But in general, I believe that how game went was expected also by Mallorca, also by Real Madrid. But before starting, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel. This is helping me a lot. And in the comments, if you have an idea or something, let me know. And let's start our job. Real Madrid 0, Real Madrid 3, Mallorca 0. It was a good match from Real Madrid, how they performed, how they played, and how they changed the positions. But more importantly, Real Madrid had 3 expected goals, which Mallorca has just 0.26, which is a so low number. But we could also expect it that, because Real Madrid was trying to block the right bank and left back and wingers of the Mallorca, because Mallorca only had one way to score a goal, and that was a cross and a header from their opponents. And as you can see, they couldn't do it, so they had a very low expected goal positions. Obviously more for Real Madrid, 65-35 for Mallorca. Shoot on a goal, 0 shoot on a goal for Mallorca, completely sensible. 11 for Real Madrid. In general, they didn't had important chances. Mallorca had only 1 and Real Madrid had 6, which they scored 3, and the saves 8 for Mallorca and 0 for Courtois. Let's go for first the lineups, how lineups go. As you can see, first Courtois, no shoot on a goal, so we cannot expect anything from Courtois because nothing happened to him. Rudiger, today he was not good. I think Rudiger also in recent 1 month he doesn't been in a good situation as a defending blocks positioning. Raul Asensio do that better, but still that's weird. In other part, Tchouaméni, Lucas Vázquez and Mendy. Tchouaméni and Vázquez, they did what they had to do. Vázquez was very important while he's attacking. Tchouaméni, he was important because he was he was very important because Murigi and Larin, it was obvious that a player like Maffeo, Darder, Rodriguez, Mujica, they supposed to get into a box and the lines behind on the right and on the left side and crossing to Larin and Murigi, which the Rudiger and Tchouaméni positioning, and also they were tall, they were so important to head back it, and they did it very well, I think. In other part, except the Rudiger, like I think Rudiger in 1 or 2, he gives 1 or 2 chances for Mallorca, and otherwise like Mallorca cannot make any chances. In other part, Camavinga with Valverde. Camavinga today was very important for Real Madrid, how he was sending balls to different positioning, choosing the right player. He was like a piston for Real Madrid today, so Camavinga got a completely deserved 7.5. Another side, Valverde, not amazing, but he did what Valverde does. He did a acceptable and good performance, and most importantly, I want to talk about Vinicius. Vinicius and Maffeo. They had again arguing. Maffeo before the match, he was saying that for him he's trying to knock out Vinicius in 10 seconds. This is what he said, and it's it's actually crazy. Like a player say this to a Vinicius, it's unacceptable. And also during the game, we saw that the Maffeo was trying to hit Vinicius. Also, he was trying to make sensitive Vinicius against him. They had some physical situation, but it was all like a kid stuff. But but I think Maffeo did it what he wants to do. He tried to get Vinicius out of the game, and he did it. He did it. Like literally, the games that Vinicius have a problem with some special players, always he's out. Against Valencia, against Mallorca, and I think this is now opponents find out their Vinicius weakness point, and they try to use it over and over and over. And as a if you are a Real Madrid fan, obviously you got tired of Vinicius. You are like, okay, I have to wait to see if the opponent going to make some situations that Vinicius becomes sensitive. If they does, Vinicius is out. And this has become a tactic for opponents. I don't know, somehow Vinicius has to stop it, because otherwise I don't think Maffeo going to stop it. I don't think Valencia going to stop it. I don't think Barcelona. I'm sure in El Clasico, Gavi is gonna be one of the players that going to make sense, have an argue with Vinicius. Is going to Gavi going to say, no, you didn't want Ballon d'Or. And also we beat you 4-0 in the El Clasico this season. In other side, Vinicius going to mention the Champions League. I can imagine a conversation, an argue like this in a El Clasico, because this is a tactic that completely work. And when you can get Vinicius, the best, one of the best player of the world, out while you can. In other side, Bellingham, he was great. He did his job, and also it was crazy that from back of a head of Maffeo, he hit it. It was not morality move, but he did his job and he get out. I think Vinicius has, if there is something that Vinicius has to learn from Bellingham, it's how he behave. He's a gentleman with other one. He's behaving good, and if he wanna get revenge, he's doing it in the best way that he can do. But Vinicius doesn't. Bellingham scored the goal, become the best player of the game, but also he got his revenge from Maffeo. But Vinicius doesn't. And then we have Mbappe and Rodrigo. Rodrigo, I was expecting from Ancelotti that he's giving more pass to Rodrigo, and when he see that Vinicius is not playing well, he could play more with Rodrigo, but we didn't see that. But I think in general Rodrigo played well. Mbappe, he didn't score goal, but this game was one of the best games that he didn't score, but he played well. So I have no problem with the Mbappe. I think Mbappe did what he has to do it. But also in the other side, I want to talk about between the substitutions. They had Asensio against Ceballos. Asensio, after the Chouameni injury, he get in instead of Chouameni, and he did play very well. It was very important in a blocking, in a defending, and for me it makes sense that Ancelotti choose Chouameni over Asensio in this game for playing as a fixed player. But in general, I would choose Asensio over him because on the field, on the ground, he's far way better than Chouameni. The only point that makes Chouameni better is because of his tall, and he in this game especially, Muriqi and Larin, they were waiting for a cross and then score by head, which it was make sense to put Chouameni over him. And then another substitution, it was Brahim Diaz. He was good. He went in instead of Vinicius. I think Ancelotti could get him out so earlier because Vinicius was completely out. Real Madrid made a couple of chances. They had the chances by Vinicius, but I was feeling that Vinicius tried to make a chance and score by himself. If he had a small chance to score by himself, he would do it because he in a one or two position he had the chance to give a pass to his teammates, but he didn't, and he tried to score by himself, which it didn't work and it balls went out. So I hope for El Clasico, the Real Madrid, I don't know, management, press, who can talk to him and convince him to do not get any sensitive. But I think it's not going to work because it's like 3 years that every single match that they have against Mallorca, they have against Valencia, Atletico Madrid, we have this story and it's unstoppable. By the way, guys, thank you for watching the video. I will make a video about El Clasico, a pre-game about it, and I will tell them what I'm predicting about the El Clasico. I think it's gonna be a close match, especially that Barcelona has a better physical situation. Obviously, they will do more pressing, more attacking, but I will talk about this in a pre-game video. I will talk about how it's gonna be Real Madrid and Barcelona game going. Thank you for watching the video. See you guys. Ciao ciao.